Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to London and welcome to my home. Today's video is going to be a little behind the scenes wardrobe. And I say wardrobe rather than fashion or style. This is the clothes I'll show you the clothes I was wearing last year and what I plan to be wearing this year. Now, I say it's not a fashion or style video, more wardrobe. What I tend to try and wear in my videos is firstly the same thing each time I film throughout the course of the video. So even though I'm filming on multiple days, I'm trying to ensure that each time I go out filming, I look the same. It looks better in terms of continuity. It looks better for me when I'm editing. It drives me mad if I'm in different outfits, and plus it means I can jump around in the timeline more easily. So yeah, I try and wear the same things each time I'm filming throughout an entire video, no matter how many days I'm filming over. And secondly, I try and wear things from ideally British brands, but also items that are stylish rather than fashionable. Fashion's ephemeral and it ages very quickly, so videos will therefore look out of date very quickly, whereas style's timeless. So to that extent, in most of my videos up to now, you see me wearing this hat, which was purchased from Cordings here in London on Piccadilly. I get asked about where I got this hat all the time. Not only online, people stop me in the street and ask me where I get this hat from. I got this hat from. So yeah, Cordings of Piccadilly. I made a film when I went and purchased it. It might have been 2 years ago now, but yeah, that's been very popular. Great hat. If you would like to purchase one, that's the store I got it from. I think they still sell them in a variety of different colours. The jacket you would have seen me wearing a lot is this, a Barbour, and the model there, Beaufort. Made in England. And these are a wax jacket, and what I mean by that is they're actually made from cotton, which isn't waterproof. They are then coated in wax, which makes them waterproof, and being natural materials they wear, so periodically you have to re-wax them to keep them waterproof, which I did last year to this one. I made a video about that. If you want to see how that's done, I went to Barbour, one of Barbour's stores in Leadenhall Market, and got the wax and then re-waxed it. You can send them back to Barbour and they will do it for you. They'll repair any tears or broken zips or components. But yeah, most of the time in my videos, all you see me is that section there, head and shoulders. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Hats and coats and what most people see. Because I get asked quite a lot what I'm wearing, where I got it from. So yeah, hat was primarily from Cordings. This jacket is from Barbour. Another coat I wore quite a lot was this quilted jacket. The reason I like both of these coats is because of all the pockets. Plenty of storage for cameras and tripods, camera accessories. They worked out great. But fancy a change this year, so I've got from Barbour, who made the wax jacket, delivery here. New coat and new hats, hopefully this year. This jacket was from a brand called John Partridge. Another British brand. I'm not sure if I'll be retiring these from the films or just giving them a rest. But let me open this parcel from Barbour and I'll show you what I'll mainly be wearing this season. Okay, so a very well packaged delivery from Barbour. Let's start with my new jacket. This is a Barbour International Steve McQueen Quilted bomber jacket. Now, I've got to be honest, if it wasn't the Steve McQueen bit that sold it, I just like the jacket. I'd actually rather have had one without Steve McQueen embroidered on the arm. Not that I don't think Steve McQueen's cool, he definitely is, but if I want to look like Steve McQueen, I think I'd go and buy maybe a Belstaff jacket. Well, I've got a Belstaff jacket. I used to use Belstaff every day when I rode a motorbike every day. I've got both the vintage looking ones, but I actually wore their more modern motorcycle clothing, which I'm not sure if they still do. The more modern materials with Kevlar and that. But yeah, if I wanted to look like Steve McQueen, I think I would buy a Belstaff jacket for the motorcycle look, or a Barracuda G9, which are iconic jacket from another British brand. Every pop star and rock star's been seen in one, from Elvis to Oasis, and movie stars as well. I think Superman wore one, James Bond's worn them. But Barbour, Steve McQueen did wear Barbour, and I think he wore on his motorbike, and they have a Steve McQueen range, and this is part of it. They kind of have a lot of the clothing and the jackets look American inspired, as opposed to the traditional British look that Barbour's famous for. So this is the Barbour International Steve McQueen Quilted jacket. Picture of Steve McQueen there on the label, and the only thing that makes it noticeably Steve McQueen on the outside is this embroidery on the arm, which hopefully won't stand out too much, but like I say, most of the film you only see me from here to here. Right, let's try this on. Okay, on the inside we have more branding. There we go. That. Details there. That. There's probably all the reference numbers if you want to get one. Yeah, fancied a short jacket this season. I've gone for this. There we go. Not so much pocket space, but have to do. Pocket on the inside, put some stuff in. Luckily my cameras are quite compact for you. Hopefully you'll be seeing this a lot more in the films. So yeah, that's my new jacket. And I've got two new hats. I'm retiring the, giving the Cordings a rest. And first up, while it's really cold here in London at the moment, I have got this, which is a Barbour Cassock Fleck Pom hat. Here we go. Tear this up. That's the details there. Okay, navy, and this part here has like little flecks in it. Can you see that? According to the sales pitch, it was supposed to recreate or be similar to some sort of Scottish, traditional Scottish fabrics. But yeah, hopefully that'll keep me warm. When it's freezing cold outside, like it is right now. And then, for when it gets a little bit warmer in a couple of months' time, I've got a cap. This is a Barbour wax sports cap. So waxed, the same wax cotton, the same as the jacket, the Barbour wax jacket I showed you earlier. Check that out. Again, navy. Because the coat's navy, I've got 2 navy hats to match it. Coat there. That interests you. A bit of tartan on the inside. Quite nice fittings on the back there. Looks very well made. Just the size. The Barbour logo. And yeah. So that is for when the weather gets warmer. Tag out of the way. The only problem with caps is filming, it puts a shadow on your face, especially when you're filming up quite close. It can look quite dark. So, so yeah, I'll test that out for filming. Seemed like a good idea, but depends how it works on camera. They can throw quite a lot of shade unless the light's coming straight at you. That's a filming thing for you. The Cordings Piccadilly Cat might make some cameos, but we'll see. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little look behind the scenes at the wardrobe department of Roberts London, and I hope you like my new coat and hat, and they'll be making appearances soon in videos throughout the year, I would imagine. So thanks for watching, and until next time, from here in London, toodles.